An isosceles triangle is a triangle with two sides of equal length. An equilateral triangle is a triangle with three sides of equal length. A right triangle is a triangle that has one 90-degree angle. An acute triangle is a triangle in which all three angles are less than 90 degrees. An obtuse triangle is a triangle that has one angle greater than 90 degrees. A rectangle is a quadrilateral with four right angles. A square is a rectangle with four equal sides. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides. A rhombus is a quadrilateral with four equal sides. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with at least one pair of parallel sides. A polygon is a closed shape made of straight line segments. A vertex is a corner point where two sides of a shape meet. A diagonal is a line segment connecting two non-adjacent vertices of a polygon. The perimeter is the total distance around a two-dimensional shape. The area is the amount of surface inside a two-dimensional shape. A circle is the set of all points in a plane that are the same distance from a fixed point. The center of a circle is the fixed point that is equally distant from every point on the circle. A radius is a line segment from the center of a circle to a point on the circle. A diameter is a line segment that passes through the center and connects 2 points on the circle. Circumference is the distance around a circle. Pi symbol is the number equal to the circumference of a circle divided by its diameter. A fraction is a number that represents a part of a whole. A numerator is the top number in a fraction and shows how many parts are taken. A denominator is the bottom number in a fraction and shows how many equal parts make one whole. A mixed number is a number made of a whole number and a fraction. A decimal is a way to write a number using place value and a decimal point. A prime number is a whole number greater than 1 that has exactly two positive factors, 1 and itself. A factor is a whole number that divides another whole number with no remainder. A multiple is a number obtained by multiplying a given number by a whole number. The greatest common factor, GCF, is the largest factor that two or more numbers share. An even number is a whole number that can be divided by 2 with no remainder. An odd number is a whole number that cannot be divided by 2 with no remainder. A unit fraction is a fraction with 1 as the numerator. An improper fraction is a fraction whose numerator is greater than or equal to its denominator. Equivalent fractions are different fractions that represent the same value. To simplify a fraction means to rewrite it using the smallest possible numerator and denominator. A common denominator is a number that can be used as the denominator of two or more fractions. A remainder is the amount left over after division when a number does not divide evenly. The quotient is the answer to a division problem. A digit is one of the symbols 0 through 9 used to write numbers. Place value tells the value of a digit based on its position in a number. To round a number means to replace it with a nearby number that is easier to use. An estimate is an approximate answer that is close to the exact value. A number line is a straight line used to show numbers in order. A coordinate is a number that tells the position of a point on a line or grid. A bar graph is a graph that uses bars to compare quantities. A line graph is a graph that uses points and line segments to show change over time. A pictograph is a graph that uses pictures or symbols to represent data. A table is an arrangement of data in rows and columns. Data are pieces of information collected for a purpose. The mode is the value that appears most often in a data set. The median is the middle value when data are arranged in order. The mean is the sum of the data values divided by the number of values. A probability is a number from 0 to 1 that describes how likely an event is to happen. An event is an outcome or a set of outcomes in probability. A multiple choice outcome is one possible result of an experiment or a trial. A unit rate is a rate that compares a quantity to one of another quantity. A ratio compares two quantities by division. A proportion is an equation showing that two ratios are equal. A percent is a ratio out of 100.